Tell them it's not okay what they are doing.
Tell a teacher you trust. Pass a note to a teacher, guidance counselor, or any adult you trust.
Pull them aside and talk to them. Get someone else to say something. Ask an older brother or sister for advice or help.
Check on the person who is being hurt or made fun of, in the moment or later on.
There are lots of things you could try, even when it's hard for you. Maybe your friends are the ones being mean. You could talk to one of them later when you're alone playing basketball. Let him know that you're worried. It's not like him to be so mean. Tell him you don't want him to get in trouble. Ask him to stop doing it. If you are with your friends when they're about to be mean, you could say something like, "That's over the line," or "Come on, guys, it's not worth it." Maybe for you, it would be too hard to say something. You could just walk away or don't join in. Don't laugh. Is the kid getting hurt one of your friends? Tell him what they did isn't okay. Let him know you are there if he just wants to talk. Let him know that it will get better. Tell him about some kids that were being mean to you and how you got through it. Offer to walk him to his locker between classes so he doesn't have to deal with it alone. Just take the note out of his hands and crumple it up into a ball and throw it away.
Maybe for you, it would work best to get someone else to help. Text some of the friends of the kid who is getting harassed and ask them to invite him to play soccer after school. Talk to his brother, let him know what you saw, ask him to check in and make sure everything is okay. Is there an older student who has gone through something similar? Maybe he or she could give you some good ideas or talk to the kid who's having a hard time. A good idea for you may be to talk to the girlfriend of one of the kids who is being mean. Ask her to talk to him and tell him it isn't okay. You could text one of the older kids on the football team, ask him to talk to the kids about why it's not cool to be so mean. You could also send an email to another one of their friends who may be able to make sure it doesn't happen next time.
Don't want anybody to know it was you? No problem. You could write a note without your name on it. Leave it for the kids who are being mean, telling them what they did wasn't okay. You could leave it for the kid who's getting hurt. Just let him know that someone has his back. Or you could drop it by the counselor's office, or turn it into a teacher with your homework.
Maybe you don't want to call it out, but you want to stop it. You could tell the kids about to put the note on the locker that their principal is coming. Or maybe say, "Oh no, I left my phone in the science room. Come get it with me."
You could drop your books to distract them from what they are doing. Another idea would be to say, "Come on, I want to get to the lunchroom early. I heard it's lasagna. They always sell out."
Another option would be to ask the kid who's getting hurt to come to lunch with you, or to come over to your house after school to play a new video game you just got. Maybe just text him later to invite him to go bowling over the weekend, or email him a link to a funny YouTube video. You could walk up to him and act like you didn't see the note, but just tell him a funny story or ask him to walk to class with you. Another idea would be to get a few friends together and start talking to him as a group about this morning's assembly.